pay attention to June 4th because that seems to be such a pivotal moment in astrology throughout the readings this week. Hey Taurus, this is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and I have Bonnie Mars over here. We are Cards and Constellations. We are bridging that gap between astrology and tarot for your weekly reading. And how do we get started? Quite simply this. Bonnie's going to kick it off with some astrology. Bonnie, what you got?
We're going to start with the moon. The moon is in Virgo at 12 degrees at the first quarter this week. It goes back all the way to September 3rd of 2024. That's when it all started. At 11 degrees of Virgo, we set the new moon intentions. So now the first quarter, this is where we get the work done. Next, March 3rd of 2026 is when the full moon will be at 13 degrees Virgo. And that's the time where we rearrange, take care of things that we don't like, because remember, the full moon is illuminating everything. So time to pivot, change what you need to, because then December 1st of 2026, we'll have the last quarter at 9 degrees of Virgo. And that's when we completely turn away and wait for the new cycle. Now, Taurus, earth sign ruled by Venus, the goddess of love. It is a fixed sign and represented by the bull. Get ready, Taurus, for healing and transformation of inner wounds. Chiron, the wounded healer, is trining, making a triangle from Mars to Uranus. And Uranus remains in your sign in a sextile or a next door neighbor to Mars, which is a pocket of opportunity that if you want to access, you have to go to it. It is also trining, or remember, triangle, Pluto and Aquarius in retrograde, along with Saturn. And there are big changes on the 4th when the moon in Libra, opposite Saturn in Aries. Saturn is pointing us in the direction to go as the head of a kite. If you look at the chart for the 4th, you will see a kite in it. And at the head of the kite is where Saturn is, leading us to the direction we need to go. Venus is in conjunct to Chiron. That means they are as one, which may bring some healing into relationships. Later in the week, the moon squares Pluto in Aquarius and Venus, which is exalted at 0 degrees in Taurus. Now, we got Pluto, Venus, and Venus kind of takes the edge off of Pluto. Okay, they get along. But also Pluto's in retrograde. So it's not going to feel, you're not going to feel that urgency to take action, but action is still required there. Feelings may change and transform in romance and or in your money, your finances. Venus comes home on the 6th, pulling at your feelings in Taurus. How about you, Don? What do you have for Taurus, the bull?
Oh, my goodness. You know, it's interesting is that, folks, as we've been doing these readings, June 4th seems to run a thread through all of them as a significant day. So make sure you put on your calendars before I even read anything. Put on your calendars, if nothing else, pay attention to June 4th, because that seems to be such a pivotal moment in astrology throughout the readings this week. As for tarot, let's see what we got. Tarot says, path. I love this. This is telling you that make sure you are, if you're not on your path, if you feel that you have gotten off your path, and you'll know, because when you're on your path, your life path that you're destined to be on, that you're working toward, that you came in to understand under your contract, your life contract, know that if you're on your life path, life tends to get a little easier because, again, you're going with the flow. It's kind of like swimming upstream versus downstream. You swim downstream, boy, you got it made, because you can swim terribly and still get downstream quickly. But if you swim upstream, you better be darn good at what you do. So again, if you feel like you're swimming upstream, that means you're not quite on your path. So on this, for this week specifically, focus on path energy, focus on, is my life difficult? Am I having trying times, or has it gotten smoother? If it's gotten smoother, then the chances are you've aligned well with your path and you're moving in the right direction. If you've gotten resistance, if you're feeling pushback, if you're feeling that, then find your way back to your path. Figure out where did you get lost? Where did you lose that fire, that energy that was there about what you wanted to do with your life, what you wanted to be, how you wanted it to do it. If you, and this goes back to something I said before, you can be the author of your life or the editor of your life. Okay. If you're the editor of your life, you're going along with the flow and you're off your path. Get back to writing your life story. Be your author. And when you do that, you'll know what feels right to get you back on your path. So we're focusing on path this week. And this is a week to, again, look to others, find out. If you're uncertain, find, this is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is looking at the professionals, looking at friends of other people for advice, for information, and say, hey, you know what? I've been facing this. Is this what other people are going through, or is this just me? Don't be surprised if you get the just me answer, then that tells you you're probably not on your path. If other people are feeling, it's like you can say, you know, why is all this money issue right now hitting me? What is going on? And they're like, me too, me too, me too, me too. Well, if other people are facing it, well, that's probably not you specific. Therefore, that's not an indicator of path problems specifically. It could still be, but I'm saying it's not one of the big indicators because other people are facing it. However, if you're facing a situation like, man, I'm feeling so tired and I'm listless, and we just came into summer and I have no energy, and everybody's like, I'm fired up. Well, okay, that should be a sign that something's not right. You're some kind of way out of balance. So let's get back to balance. Let's find our way back again to our path. And again, that comes by asking people, talking to people. The next card out is when you find that positive energy, when you find your way to your path, you fly free. The High Priestess is like, you then can create. You can be, again, the author of your story, of your life. And more importantly, you can fly free and create something new, something fresh, and also make sure that it is you who are doing the creating and not editing what's created for you. What do you think, Bonnie? How do you think that coordinates with what you've read?
I think very good. I think especially because that fourth is going to really hit hard.
Yes.
You've got the moon and Saturn pulling at each other. So you've got responsibility and commitment pulling at feelings. And anytime feelings get in there, it kind of muddies the water. And
that can bump you off your path. Exactly.
It sure can. Absolutely. Yep. So remember, co-create with the universe your own life. Don't let it be done for you.
Amen on that one. With that said, we're going to let you guys go. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. We would truly appreciate it. Also, check Bonnie out on her other channel, which is
Your Love Goddess.
Love Goddess. I love that. And for me, it's Sonoran Mystic Tarot on all the social media platforms. So check me out. Sonoran, the desert I live in. Mystic, because that's what I am. And Tarot, because that's what I do. Until next week, have a great one, y'all. Bye-bye.